Well, there you are. Okay. I was just going through all those tunes. I hadn't listened to the Heartstrings CD for a long time, and then kind of brought back the memories of those times. Just discovering Chet Atkins's music. This is one that he taught me, and changed my life. This tune, it did, yeah. Mr. Bojangles. Chet would call it Mr. Joe Bangles. He played these nice chords in that. Well, I just added that little bit there. It's a fun tune because you can kind of improvise out a little bit. Oh, yeah. I remember when Chet taught that to me, and I was in his office. I just remember exactly where he was. He was next to the sink there, and he finished that off with that little, like, and then, oh, I'd never heard anything like that. Those kind of rolling harmonics, and I went, whoa, what's that? And so he showed me that technique he learned from Lenny Breau. I think I've shown this to you before, but if you have your guitar there, you just do one harmonic note there on the 12th fret. That's thumb and index, and then you play the natural note with your ring finger tucked under there on the third string, and then you go up every other string there. And then on that lick, just a little hammer on there. And so that kind of opened the whole door for harmonic techniques, and I took that and rolled with it. Came up with a lot of different things based on that harmonic technique at the end of Mr. Bojangles. So that's, started the whole, harmonic, I guess, rabbit hole. You could call it harmonic rabbit hole. Yeah. So lots of memories from making Heartstrings. I finally found a copy here. So this is the one I'm giving away. So every year at this time, I was trying to figure out, what to do for my birthday. I figured I'll give a gift rather than, accept. We don't need a lot of things here anymore, right? I'm going to give away Heartstrings. I gave that to the taxi cab driver, and that's when, I listened to it again. After years and years, I had not listened to the CD because it was my first solo CD. I'd recorded LPs before that, right? Yeah, I'm that old, right? But actually it was a cassette album first. That was back when before CDs came out. I recorded that as a cassette album, then turned it into a CD. And so yeah, all those songs have stories behind them. Mr. Bojangles was, and then I recorded that. So about 3-4 tunes I learned from Chet, and then also the classical stuff that I was doing. I haven't played this one in a million years, but it's the one that goes like this. I used to play this one. That's Leyenda, right? Oh yeah. I've never played on a harp guitar before. I haven't played it in many years. I used to do that one all the time. But that was one of the first classical pieces I learned, coming out of a folk and bluegrass world, and started classical at DePaul University only because they did not have a bluegrass major, right? And they didn't have a folk major. So the only way to stay, studying guitar was to start classical. And so I just thought that was a great piece. And so I had to learn just a pile of techniques in order to play that. I had to learn just everything from the start. But that was kind of my goal, was to play that. So kind of a strange first tune to learn as a classical player. But yeah, that was incentive for me to, get my right-hand technique together and all that. So yeah, I was surprised I remembered that after this line. Of course I'll remember it. I played it all the time back in college, right? So yeah, and for years after, playing, the Park Hyatt Hotel, did that. I see a bunch of comments coming in here, and I did put in the notes where you can get the free CD. You do have to pay shipping. But that's if you get something else at the same time, there's no extra shipping. So, and that's if you don't see that on that link there, you just go to my website and then you go to the shop and to CDs, and that's where you'll find it. So a couple steps to get there, yeah, a lot of memories from that, and. And yeah, Wheels Rock there says it was the first CD that he bought. Okay, great. And somebody said they can't find me on Facebook. I can't find myself on Facebook either. I don't know what it is. I'm supposed to be streaming to Facebook at the time, but I think they're hiding it. So I have to go and find the link and maybe watch it later if you want on Facebook. So I guess we'll all migrate over here to YouTube. Yeah, they keep changing things. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a very nice from Neil. Says Sabikas would be proud. I learned it well, and I did learn some flamenco techniques from Juan Serrano when I was in Northern California. I traded, one of his students wanted a lesson from me, so I traded his lesson time with Juan Serrano. So I learned, some of the more genuine techniques for doing the rasqueado, which I then incorporated into the Spanish classical stuff. So, I flamencoized it a little bit. And there's another one that uses that, that Juan Serrano technique. Instead of just a straight roll coming down, he will come up with his thumb, and then I added one more extra down, so it gives a little extra fling, Yeah, that's the main theme there on Rumores de la Caleta. That one is on the the Hometown Live CD. That was the live concert one. I recorded that, but that was the tune after Leyenda to learn. Yeah, but I like giving a little extra flamenco feel. It was written for the piano and inspired by flamenco guitar to begin with, so give it a little extra rasgueado, and more than is in the Segovia transcription. So a lot of greetings here from folks coming down, and let me go ahead and oh yeah, we have somebody who found me on Facebook. Okay, so it is there someplace. Okay, yeah, and let's see. We've got some other David and Shashi say greetings, and Neil, of course. So, and Clark is here. Yeah, and he says that's still his favorite. That's okay, cool. Yep. Okay, and looks like we already have a bunch of orders coming in here for it. Okay, but Pamela's going to be busy sending you all those Heartstrings CDs. So I see there's like 10 coming in already. Yeah, great. So feel free to just go on there and pick one up if you like, if you don't already have it. And Dan points out that, Mr. Bojangles was written about Bill Robinson, Bill Bojangles Robinson. And I didn't know that he held the record for running 100 yards backwards. I didn't know that at all. But he was actually a star on the silver screen, and he actually danced with all sorts of famous people there. Shirley Temple. Yeah, there's one movie he did together with Shirley Temple. So that's I didn't know that about Bill Bojangles Robinson. Yeah, and not entirely biographical. The song, it's a great song. I saw Sammy Davis Jr. sing that. The first concert that we ever went to as kids. My parents took us to the big outdoor theater there in Chicago, downtown Chicago. So So Sammy Davis Jr. Well, um, I was. Should I do some more from the heartstrings, or should I do some of the new compositions? I don't know. What would you like? Maybe I'll do the. I'll intersperse. I'll do. Oh yeah, and before I forget, if some of you are from Tennessee, there's a, a a petition from the Nashville Zoo that's they're planning on building a data center right next to the Nashville Zoo, which could be very damaging to those animals. Just 24/7 digital hum, um, and not to mention that there's several other reasons why it really shouldn't be built right there. So it looks like there's 333,000 signatures already on that. And if you want to sign that, I'll go ahead and post a link there. Let me see if I have the link handy. I'm not going to post that. But yeah, I don't sign a lot of petitions, but this one I really do support the Nashville Zoo and their petition to protect all those very precious animals. A lot of them are endangered that they have there, and rare animals that they have at the zoo. Okay, so there's the petition sign. If you care to join me in that. Okay, here we go. This is we'll do 8 bars in Salzburg. Yeah, I sent that to Phil Keggy, and he recorded a beautiful part along with that. So I'm really looking forward to maybe another album or at least a collection of tunes together with Phil. And that clinking in the background, that's Brian making dinner, it looks like. Brian, what are you making?
Steak and new potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, come over here. We can hear you.
That's okay.
And we want to hear about your trip too. Our trip together.
Tell, I'm busy.
Oh, he's busy. He's doing something very important that has to do with potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Yes. Right. And well, Brian was asked to deliver a sailboat, and this boat had been sitting for years, not used, and so there was no telling what was going to be wrong with it. And sailing it from here to Virginia, so a good 2.5 days. So I figured he might need some help, so I went with him. And yes, I was seasick for about 24 hours. It was my first sail of the season, and right away we hit some wind and waves. And but it was a good thing I was there, because I was able to take the helm for a couple hours at a time. We had to sail through the night, so we did 2-hour shifts. And while Brian fixed one thing after another after another, and we just barely made it in there before the engine started leaking oil, and that would be that was a more complicated repair. But yeah, he's amazing. He can fix so many things. Just very innovative when it comes to boat maintenance and and the I guess you'd call it the temporary repairs that keep it going. Yeah. So, and I'll be delivering another boat this Wednesday, so I'm going to miss him for a week because our neighbor right over here, Andy, is going with him. And Andy's what, 81 now? 82. He's 82, and so he will be Brian's first mate, and taking the helm when he needs to rest for a couple hours. So yeah, so it'll be another long trip. This one from Virginia, and then stopping in Norfolk. If you know anyone in Norfolk, want to wave, say hello. And then when there's a weather window, then sailing 2.5 days across. And, once again, so yeah, big adventures. So, and I am glad to be on solid land. I think at this point, but yeah. Glad that we did that together. So, okay, and and Neil has an important task involving potatoes and cabbage. Lasagna pan-sized cabbage pie. Wow. Yeah, that's very Irish, isn't it? Scottish Irish. The cabbage pie. Wow. And David's and his twin are going to be sailing a 38 Catalina. Okay, and the Great Lakes, cool. What we sailed a 30-foot 6-inch, I guess, yeah, boat, and found out when we arrived that the guy bought the boat for $8,000. So. Talked down from 30,000, so they knew that there were probably some things wrong with it. Yeah. If I'd have known that, I might have taken an extra life preserver. Well, okay. Yeah, let's see. They like, we've got some nice comments on the 8 bars in Salzburg. Yes, and Phil, this was originally 2 tunes, just Salzburg and then 8 bars of something or other, and it was Phil Keggy, who had the idea to put them together into 8 bars in Salzburg. Joyce said she'll be signing the petition. Let's check on the petition, see how many names there are. Let's see, right here. It looks like 333,000. No, 335,418. Okay, so go ahead and sign it. Let's see if we can move that that little number up from 335,418 signatures. And so I tell you, people are really supporting the Nashville Zoo. It's a great place, and supporting the animals there. And yeah, that's right. It's oh yeah, and if Beebs had already signed it, great. So we got a few already signed. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what else is on here. There's there's NOLA on here as well. Let me see. It's getting darker, harder to see the little print on there. Oh yeah, the mysterious barricades, that very classical. Francois Couperin. I won't play the whole thing, but very charming, isn't it? Written for harpsichord. That's almost Chet Atkins style, the little muted bass, but written, the time of Bach, I think, slightly before, actually. Francois Couperin was. Yeah. And we've got the Irish medley there as well, and Vincent, Cuban Lullaby, yeah, it was on there. This is one. Just in case I decide to hit a sub bass there. Well, we'll do this, just the one more here, and let's see go if we've moved that number over. Yes, we have. Okay, it's now 335,418. Okay, signatures on the Nashville Zoo. All right. So thanks for joining me with that. Okay. Just finish off here, then I'll help Brian finish up dinner preparations. It sounds like something good is happening in the kitchen. Yes. And we will see you next week. This is a Cuban Lullaby. Okay, so thank you again. Thank you, Bethany, for signing the petition as well. And we will see you, and we will see you next week. And looks like a couple more greetings are popping in, just as we say. I'll go back and check the comments afterward. So after this, the ones that are underneath the YouTube. All right. So we will see you next week. And oh yeah, let me know how you like the Heartstrings CD. And happy to share that with you now. Bye.